This is Crystal with Whole New Perspective. I am at Aldi's this morning. I really need to get a few things, some fresh fruit, and I'm just going to check the status of the store while I'm in there. In this aisle, I'm just going down the breakfast foods, the oats and cereals. They did have some holes there. Then in this aisle, this is, of course, the jellies, the fruit and vegetables, and there were a lot more holes in this aisle. Now, I wouldn't say that the store is empty because, depending on where you live, this is a lot of food still in the store. But there are limited things you may not be able to pick up, your favorites, but you may just have to substitute some things. But there's food in the store. I decided to go ahead and check out the meat area while I was in here, and that's the chicken area. There were quite a bit of holes in the chicken area. Now, they did have a decent amount of organic chicken up there, but you can see there were quite a bit of holes in this meat area. So this is the detergent and disinfectant area. It's also the area for spoons, forks, paper plates, and paper cups. So this area did have quite a bit of holes in it as well. This is also at the end, the pet food area. So you can see that the pet food was also sparse. Guys, they had tons of toilet paper. Overall, they had a lot of wine, but there were a few holes in the area. Now, this is the canned meats and the pasta section. It had a few holes, but overall, I think it was pretty well stocked. Across the aisle is the baking supply area, and it had more holes, but overall, it was stocked okay. Now I'm just recording what I see in the refrigerated area. Now this is the freezer section, a lot of frozen meats, and I did see quite a bit of empty shelves in this section. So that is how the Aldi store looked. The Food Lion is next door, so I went ahead and went into the Food Lion. This is the meat section in Food Lion. So So I just walked through the store and just took a few videos of some things. Overall, the stores were in pretty decent shape, the Aldi and the Food Lion. But I also know that it doesn't take much for there to be a run on the food. We know that from 2020, and that the shelves can easily empty out. So go ahead and get your food now while it's there. Well, I was very successful today. I wanted to go into Trader Joe's and see if I could stock up on some meat, and I was able to do that. So I bought chicken. I have 8 packs of chicken, 8 packages of ground turkey. I have 6 packages of the bacon. If you haven't seen this is a Chef Stable whipping cream. I've used it before and it's pretty good. Purchased some vegetable broth, a little sour cream, and some cottage cheese. That's 2 containers of cottage cheese. I'm gonna use that to make some lasagna. I haven't tried this green jackfruit. I've heard so much about it. I've seen several people using it, I think as a meat substitute. Got this shredded cabbage. Now if I end up not using this as a coleslaw, what I'll do is I'll just ferment it. Yep, I'll ferment it if I don't use it. Let's see. This is okay. This is some mozzarella cheese. So I got just 1 pack of that. A couple packages of peas, some chopped spinach. Got some purple onions. Got 2 bags of potatoes. This is 1 bag of pasta. I like this pretty good. It's dark chocolate covered power berries. It's pretty good. I like this Black Girl Magic. This is the McBride Sisters collection. If you don't know about them, look them up. And I like this Black Girl Magic. And then these red potatoes. I think I'm gonna use these as seed potatoes. At least 1 bag I'm gonna use as seed potatoes. And I'm just gonna see what I get with that. So all in all, I had a successful trip. This is really what I went for, the meat. I'm gonna actually can most of this. I really do like the skin on when I'm canning. I couldn't find any skin on thighs. I like to can the legs and thighs together, but I didn't find any with the skin on. So I got all legs. And this is really good when you take it and you cook it in the air fryer after you can it. And I'm also gonna go ahead and can up most of this ground turkey. I'll use a couple to make the lasagna, but then the rest I'm gonna go ahead and can. And I'm gonna freeze some of this for later, and then we'll eat it as we go. So I really just wanted to come on and show you my shopping trip today. Let's see what the total came to. $235.95. So again, I was just glad to be able to find some chicken that I wanted, as well as the ground turkey. Thank you guys for coming along with me today. Now is the time to go ahead and try to secure your meats, if you eat meat, and any foods that you can secure. I'm going to spend the rest of my day planting my seed so that I can be ready in the spring to start my garden. And I plan to video that, and I'll bring that to you at a later date. If you used this green jackfruit, if you have any experience with it, leave me a comment down below and let me know how you cook this. So go ahead and get out to the stores now and secure your food before the panic buying begins.